But there has been the failure of the state government in assuring people that it will take the kind of even-handed approach towards any of this crime, trying to find the reasons why such things are getting repeated over a period of time, why that's happening. And I think these are the aspects that the government is responsible. In fact, for me, we have been today talking about while we make the series of demands on the government that it should take immediate action and it should stop doing this kind of UP model in Karnataka because it does not make sense. We have very fairly efficient police department in this country. I'm a former state public prosecutor. I know how some of them how much they work here in this. The moment you get rising to the occasion has been one of the major ability of the state police. And trying to say that we are going to get UP model kind of thing, getting commando systems, I think certainly does not speak well for a state, and it does not speak well for a department, police department, which has been doing such good service. In fact, we should know that Karnataka is one of the states which is very lowest criminal crime report which happens here in this state compared to other states are concerned. The kind of economic development which we have, the kind of educational reach, access that we have is much different from other states. Can UP be a model? In that we are model to the country. The construct is that the great part of the younger generation look to come to Karnataka, look to come to Bangalore for employment wherever they travel. They say that okay, we want to come to Bangalore, we want to work in Bangalore because it gives them an opportunity, world of opportunity. We've opened the world door in this place. The kind of industries that we have, the kind of opportunities that we have, the kind of development that we are going to assure the younger generation here in the state. And do we need this kind of a model which is there, rife with criminality? I think that's something which is very serious statement, and it will certainly not go into the economic interest of the state. In fact, it goes against the economic interest of the state because the people would try to move away from this city. Everybody comes to Bangalore. If you were to see, it's a multilingual city. Such a multilingual city, everybody get an opportunity to live here. I think there is a need that the state need to acknowledge this aspect. Second, why these kind of murders are happening? Who is getting killed? Why this? What exactly is the kind of motive behind such murders which is happening? Why these young persons who are killing them or killing these, conducting this kind of, committing this kind of murders are also young fellows? Why they are doing it? What drives them for that? Why they are risking their life, risking their education, risking their employment opportunity, risking their future for the purpose of some reasons? Why they are killing someone whom they don't know? I think these are aspects. While this is a reason for a serious criminological study, it's also a need that the state government should acknowledge that such things to stop, there is a need that we need to create more space for employment, more space for education, more space for kind of liberal construct which Karnataka is known for.
So as a chief minister, is he a party worker or a state chief minister?
The question here is that he is the head of the state. He does not represent a party. He represents the people of Karnataka. Every citizen, every resident of Karnataka he represents. So therefore he is responsible for everyone. So therefore any death that happens, anything that happens, if of this nature, he is accountable, he is answerable, and he is responsible for the same. Therefore he should take necessary stand and to see that handle these matters in an even-handed manner. Not one. It has been the case that this kind of things are happening across this state over a period of time. In each of these cases, the government need to be responsible and its response should be even-handed. I think we are saying that it is so different here. I think that's also a cause of concern.
So what do you think when elections are around? Because do you think somewhere the BJP government have a little bit of drastic changes? That's the reason they're trying to create these communal tensions to clear it up in the name of Hindutva, Hindu Rashtra?
See, the question is that each political party has its own ideology. Having an ideology is no crime in this country. You may believe in a particular religion, that the kind of space everyone has. There is no stopping that kind of space. But what is stopping is you cannot hate monger. You cannot spread the hate. That is not permissible. You can say that this is good. This is my belief. Right to have an ideology, right to express one's opinion, absolutely, I don't think there is a stopping at that. The Constitution guarantees that kind of freedom of speech for everybody. But what matters is that your free speech should not be to the extent they're trying to beg for the blood of someone else. I think that should not be the case. I think that's the line.
It is a call Ghar Ghar Mein Tiranga. So what do you have to say about that?
कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं. There is no necessity for such a thing because every house need to. All of us are Indians. All of us are proud. When we travel out of the country, what do you represent? I don't represent. I don't go and tell everywhere that I am a Kannadiga. I'm not. I'm from Karnataka. Nobody will understand that. I have to say I am from India. So घर घर में तिरंगा, घर हर दिल में तिरंगा होना चाहिए. वो घर घर में नहीं, हर दिल में तिरंगा होना चाहिए. That feel the thing that it must be the heart, not on the structure. The question here is that a symbolic kind of presentation which is being pushed. While I really appreciate that all of us should display on the 75th day of independence that we are observing, but we also need to say that it should be Har Dil Mein Tiranga. Har Dil Mein Tiranga means that we need to talk in terms of the equality, talk in terms of equal protection, talk in terms of social justice, talk in terms of all the ideals that we have drafted ourselves to make our country so proud and in the preamble of the Constitution. And that's something which need to be, that is the purpose of the Tiranga.